How's it going, everybody? This is Matt from Webb-Works Marketing and Videography. Today we're going to talk about Google My Business listing. Why is your Google My Business listing so important? First off, it is extremely important for local businesses or local search results. So what do you want to do, right? If you don't have one, you want to go onto Google, type in Google My Business. Now you're going to want to fill out every single piece on there. The more information that Google has about your business, what you do, the services you offer, just the more information you fill out, the better. Now Google's going to scrape all of that data every 45 days. Now what's important to get done before then? What are the big factors that affect you being number one versus another person? So there's a few different things. SEO, so that's your keywords and stuff on the back end. That's your backlinks that you have all across every platform. We'll do that in a separate video. But yeah, so on your Google My Business listing, you want your name, address, and phone number to all be the same. Now, if you are on other search platforms as well, so Angie's List, Yelp, 123 Local, I mean, you name it. There's tons and tons and tons of them, which that would be a backlink, and you want to be on as many as those as possible. But you want your name, address, and phone number to be the same across every platform. So if your business name on one platform has a hyphen, and that's how your business is spelled, you want that to be the same on every single search engine out there. So that when all these search engines or wherever Google does a scrape of your data every 45 days, it'll have the same information, which will then boost your ranking. What are the other important factors? Reviews. Why are reviews so important? I mean, we work with businesses that have been in business for 30 years, other ones that have been in business for 2 years. The guy who's been in business for 2 years has 100 and something reviews. The guy who's been in business for 30 years has 10, 15, maybe reviews. The guy with the 110 who's been in business for 2 years is naturally going to do better. Google wants to see that customers are having a great experience with you. And remember, it's important for your customers to put the service you've provided in there. So if you're a landscaper, outdoor living business, if you're doing snowplowing, whatever it may be, you want them to specifically say the service they provided. Maybe you're a landscaping company and you provide snow shoveling or snow plowing in the wintertime, but you're finding that even people in your local area that are searching for snow plowing aren't finding your business. It's because your customers aren't putting that you provide that service, and Google, when it's scraping your data, isn't accessing or getting any of that information. I mean, you can put it on the back end, but the more Google sees happy customers having great experiences for those specific services, the more likely you are to get those jobs or more phone calls based off of those jobs. The more likely you are to get ranked higher than those other people. Now, there's a few different things you can do to boost your Google reviews, right? So a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, well, I do jobs, but I don't want to send out reviews. I just feel so intrusive, or when is the right time to ask, or just asking just feels weird. So there's a thing called reputation management. Right here at Webb-Works, we have this software. We can send out a massive, well, depending on how big your customer base is in your customer list, which we'll share in the next video. We'll take that whole entire customer list, send out an email blast to every single one of them at once, just saying, hey, listen, we appreciate your service with whatever, J&J Landscape or whatever business may be. Can you please leave us some feedback on how your experience was? And make sure to notate the service they provided. So if you're finding you're not ranking for certain words, depending on where you're in the country, I have a lot of guys that aren't ranking for snow removal, right? They do it a few times in the wintertime, but they're just not ranking for it. It's because their customers just aren't putting it into the reviews. So make sure your customers are putting all of your stuff into reviews, and make sure your name, address, and phone number are correct. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for why it's important to build a list.